Okay, welcome everybody. My name is Miss A, and for today, pag-uusapan natin ang uniform motion, accelerated motion, and uniformly accelerated motion. So, itong topic na to ay magandang pundasyon para mas maintindihan niyo yung projectile motion. So, this is quarter 4, Science 9. Now, what is common dun sa title natin, yung nakita natin yung title natin, no? Ano yung common sa kanila? So, as you see, the common word is motion. Paano ba natin masasabi na ang isang bagay ay may motion? Okay, sige nga. Okay, so if your answer is kapag yung isang bagay ay may distance covered on its position or with regards to their position, that is very good. No? So ano ba yung reference natin? We look upon the reference point. Pag sinabi nating reference point, ito yung kung saan siya nagmula. No? Ano yung original position niya? Now, if we're going to compare it with the last position, okay, uh, there should be a distance covered. Now, kapag for example, yung mga nababalitaan yung mga figurine daw, yung mga imahe ng mamameri daw, mga ganong balita sa isang programa, no, ay gumagalaw daw. So, for you to confirm that, you need to observe, no, yung original position, then after a time frame or mag-locate kayo, mag-timescale kayo, um, tingnan ninyo yung last position niya. If yung original position niya ay the same, doon mismo sa last position or after the time frame, ganun pa rin yung position niya, s- there is no motion. Okay. Now, if there is a differences or within the gap or iba yung original position doon sa last position natin, so there is a distance covered. So it means that there is a motion. So again, when we say motion, it's a change with time of the position or orientation of the body. So in this video, we're going to understand more about these three motions na importante na malaman ninyo when it comes to having projectile motion. So, we have here uniform motion, accelerated motion, and uniformly accelerated. But before we go further, unawain muna natin or imaginein natin ano bang itsura 'pag sinabi nating, yung bagay na 'to uniform motion siya, yung bagay na 'to accelerated motion siya. Ito UAM, okay. So, let us see a car, okay. 'Pag sinabi natin yung car 'no, uniform motion, okay, start tayo sa uniform motion. 'Pag yung car uniform motion na na-experience, that means yung takbo niya nung una hanggang dulo, the same yung speed, okay. Parehas pa rin. Hindi siya nag-slow down, hindi siya nag hindi siya bumilis lalo tapos biglang nag-slow down ulit, hindi nagbabago yung speed niya, okay? So next, how about accelerated motion? So tatlo yung titingnan natin do'n. Una, yung speed. Kung nagbabago yung speed niya, kahit same direction pa rin 'yon or kunyari straight path yung pinuntahan ng car, 'no? Pero pabago-bago yung speed niya katulad ng nilalaro natin sa GTA, 'di ba? Ako naglaro ako ng GTA. Pero dahil hindi tayo marunong when it comes to controlling keys, ano nangyari biglang nagbabago-bago yung speed, okay. So that is accelerated motion. Next, paano kung same speed pero nagbago yung direction? Okay lang, accelerated motion pa rin 'yun, okay. Again, 'pag nagbago yung direction pero same yung speed, it's still accelerated motion. Lalong-lalo na kapag parehas yung speed tsaka yung mismong direction na nagbago. It's accelerated motion. Next, how about uniformly accelerated motion? So when we say uniformly accelerated motion, ang ginagawa ng isang car, kapag ganun nangyayari, unti-unti siyang bumibilis. Again, unti-unti siyang bumibilis. Pero yung pagbilis niya, if we're going to subtract the values of speed between, for example, per second yung measurement mo, 1 seconds, then 2 seconds. Pag sinubtract mo yung values ng speed nila, parehas doon sa difference or makukuha mo pag sinubtract mo yung value doon sa value ng um, next set of speed. Okay, for example, in 1 second, 5 meters per second ang nakalagay na speed. Nung 2 seconds na, ang takbo naman is 10 meters per second. So, bumibilis. Okay? So, if you're going to subtract the 5 minus 10, ilan yon? 5. Okay, now, Tandaan natin 'pag uniformly accelerated motion, bumibilis pero predictable yung pagbilis niya. Bakit? Pare-parehas lang yung range. O kung if we know that the range is 5 meters per second, ano yung kasunod? After 3 seconds, ilan na? 15 meters per second. Okay? Kasi dadagdagan mo lang ng 5 meters per second yung 10 meters per second sa 2 seconds. Okay? Para sa 3 seconds. How about 4 seconds? Dadagdagan mo lang ng 5. Yung 15. 20 meters per second. Very good. How about 5 seconds? Okay, 25 meters per second. So, predictable, nag increase nagbabago, unti-unting nagbabago, unti-unti nag increase yung speed, pero predictable yung pag-increase niya. That is because constant yung range or yung differences in between the values of speed sa bawat particular time. Now, to go further, so let's start with uniform motion. Bigyan natin ng example. So for example, we have here a car travels a distance for 4 meters in 2 seconds. So disregards the 0, 0 there. So that's, syempre, 0 seconds is 0 meters. Next, after 4 seconds, so paano nalaman na 4 seconds? Tingnan nyo sa graph, no? 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 plus 2, 4. Galing, diba? Okay. So, 4 seconds, it covers totals of 8 meters. So, 8 meters na after 4 seconds. 8 minus 4, 4 meters. Okay, now, so after 2 seconds, o ilan ng 2 seconds yon? Tatlo, 3 times 2. 6 seconds na ang nagaganap. No, ilang meters na kaya ang nako-cover? Okay, 4 meters. 4 meters, 4 meters plus 4 meters plus 4 meters is equals to 12 meters. Dadagdagan mo lang din ng 8. Yung 8 meters, dadagdagan mo lang ng 4 meters for you to get the 12 meters. Kasi for every 'di ba sabi, for every or not actually specifically, sinabi lang 4 meters in 2 seconds. Next, the car keeps on moving until it reaches the 16-meter distance after 8 seconds. So, 8 seconds, apat na 2 seconds yon. And for every 2 seconds, there is a 4 meters increase. So, ibig sabihin, ilan na yun? Okay, 16 meters na ang nakakover. Now, this is a summary of all scenarios that we have. Now, disregard yung zero scenario, syempre, kasi zero lang yung time and distance niyan. If we're going to compare, no, or let's have a analysis. If we're going to compare the A and B or get the difference between A and B and compare it with the data of B and C. Okay? So, let's start. What is the time? Start tayo sa time. So, yung A, scenario A, we have 2 seconds. And then, scenario B, ano yung time niya? 4 seconds. So, 2 minus 4, 2. Okay, very good. Now, sa B and C, si B, anong time niya? 4 seconds. Very good. How about C? 6 seconds. Very good. 4 minus 6, 2 seconds. Ano napapansin mo? Okay, so pare-parehas sila ng gap or range. Okay, now how about the distance? Let us observe the distance from A and B. Okay, so A, what is the distance of A? 4 meters. Very good. How about B? 8 meters. Very good. So 4 minus 8, 4 meters. How about B and C? So we have B. Ano yung distance ni 8? Okay, so 8, uh, ang okay, sorry. Okay, so sa scenario B, ang distance is 8 meters. How about scenario C? We have when it comes to finding the speed. So we have here the formula for speed, that is V is equals to D over time. Now, bakit V ma? Ba't hindi S? Kasi speed yung hinahanap natin. That's because class, no, in some book it says that V is the is now the new books. V ang symbol for speed right now, hindi na S. Then, velocity, dahil parehas lang naman sila, yung velocity lang may dagdag na direction. Lalagyan mo lang ng direction yun, north, any kind of value that you had. Okay? Dahil may direction yun, may arrow, half arrow sa taas. Okay? So, pero still, dito, we'll have this as a formula. Okay? So, with that, we have here V is equals to, for scenario A, So let us convert this in the real values. So distance, we have here 4 meters per divided by 2 seconds for scenario A. How about the speed for the scenario B? We have your 8 meters divided by 4 seconds. And then the speed for scenario C is 12 meters divided by 6 seconds. And the last is 16 meters divided by 8 seconds. Now, if we're going to calculate ito sabay-sabay, ito ang makukuha nyo lahat. Ano napapansin ninyo? Okay, right. No? So, pare-parehas. Ibig sabihin, pag sinabi natin uniform motion, constant yung velocity or speed. O, tandaan, wag malilito ha. So, constant, pag sinabi mong constant velocity, ibig sabihin niya magnitude plus direction. Direction lang ang advantage of velocity kay speed. Okay? So, si speed naman, magnitude only. Okay? So, this one, okay, pag sinabi natin uniform motion, that's constant, constant yung velocity or speed. Okay? Now, so how about ano kayang epekto ng constant velocity or speed when it comes to the acceleration? So let's use the formula right here of acceleration. So anong formula? Acceleration is equals to Vf minus Vi, where I is the initial and F is the final. No, may mga katabi silang V, yun yung common sa kanila, di ba? That is velocity or speed. Okay, now, so paano natin malalaman kung sino yung initial at yung final? Okay, for example, scenario A and scenario B. Sinong una na naganap? Siyempre, scenario A. 'Di ba? Okay, so yun yung initial. Okay? Kung ano yung value, kunyari, speed ang hinahanap natin, no? So, kung ano yung initial speed, or dahil yung A yung initial natin, so yung speed or yung VI natin, yung speed ng A. Okay? So, let's try. How about VF? So, dahil last si B, okay? So, kung ano yung speed ni B, yun yung VF. Okay? So, for example, we have here VF. So, sino ulit yung final na nangyayari o huling nangyayari? Si A or si B? Si B. Okay, now, ano yung speed ni B? 2 meters per second. So, yun ang ilalagay natin. Minus, okay, so VI. Sino ang una nangyayari? Kasi I, initial. Okay, si A or si B? Si A. Okay, now, ano yung speed ni A? 2 meters per second. So, we got here 2 meters per second over. So, dahil by 2 seconds lang naman yon, no? For every 2 seconds na dadagdag. So, lalagyan na natin 2 seconds. Pero pwede rin plus sa mga ibang calculation ng acceleration, expand natin to as TF minus TI. But for now, since we have it predictable na 2 seconds na nadadagdag for every scenario, so 2S na nakalagay dito. Okay? So, 2 minus 2, 0. Divided by 2 seconds, no? So, dahil 0 yung numerator divided by 2, anong sagot? 0. So, ibig sabihin, pag sinabi natin uniform motion, ang value ng acceleration is 0. Okay, now, so this is the complete definition of uniform motion. So, we have here, when we say uniform motion, the motion of the object along the straight path. You see the car, right? Okay, hindi naman siya nag-curvy, hindi naman siya nag-zigzag ng galaw or nag-iba ng direction from north to west or whatever. Okay? So, nakita natin straight path. Okay? So, yun yung uniform motion criteria. Number two, constant yung speed. Okay? Pag sinabi natin constant, pare-parehas yung values. At dahil constant speed yun, pag kinalculate mo, ano ang acceleration? 0. Very good. Okay, now let's move on with another term about motion. Panoorin natin tong video na to. This is actually yung nilaro ko sa Y8. Medyo maano lang, kurog-kurog yung internet. Putol-putol yung video or capture ng video. Okay, so kung mapapansin nyo class, anong nangyari sa direction niya? Stay put ba yun straight or hindi? Okay, so nag-iiba-iba. How about yung speed? So tignan nyo yung speed dito banda sa taas yung parang ano, parang relos, no? Nakalagay KMH. Okay? So, ano nangyari? Nagbabago ba or constant or hindi nagbabago? Nagbabago, no? So, nangyari, minsan tumataas, pumapatak ng 60, tapos minsan bumababa ng 0, ayan katulad niyan. Then, aakit na naman siya, tapos babagal. Okay? So, yung pangyayari na yan, ang tawag natin dyan is accelerated motion. Okay? So, when I say accelerated motion, again, may tatlo tayong categories para masabi natin accelerated. Una, the speed changes or the speed changes within an object. Okay? Number two, direction changes. Kahit same lang yung speed. Or both the speed and direction ay nagbabago. Ano mga example natin? So number one, we have here the car moves at 70 kilometers per hour north, then turns east in a same speed. Okay, now, sa tatlong um, dahilan or criteria para masabi nating accelerated motion yung isang bagay. Sa tingin nyo, alin doon ang pasok itong scenario number one natin? Or example number one. Okay, kung sagot mo ay changing direction, very good. Kasi nakita natin dito, unang-una, yung speed ba nagbago? Hindi. Kasi nakalagay dyan, same speed. Okay? And then also, we have here, bakit nag-change yung direction? Ang reference natin ay, ang sabi, nag-move daw from north, then turns east. Very good. Next, number two, or example number two, moves along a straight road but increases its speed from 20 to 25 kilometers per hour. O sa tingin nyo, sa tatlong criteria natin, bakit accelerated motion siya? Okay, so kung ang sagot mo ay changing speed, that is correct, no? Paano natin nasabing changing speed? Nakalagay kasi 20 to 25 kilometers per hour. Pero paano yung ano niya? Or sabi rin dito, increases. Ibig sabihin ng increases, no? So, nagbabago yung speed. Nadadagdagan, hindi siya constant, no? Hindi siya yung takbo mo nung una, yun hanggang dulo. Okay? So, nagbabago. Now, how about the direction? Sabi, straight road. So, ibig sabihin, hindi siya kumaliwa, hindi siya kumana, hindi siya nag-iba ng direction. So, same direction, but changing speed is still accelerated motion. Next, how about example number 3? A typhoon that moves from north to east with a speed of 15 to 20 kilometers per hour. Alin doon sa tatlong criteria natin, pasok itong senaryong to. Okay, if your answer is both speed and direction changes, that is correct. So, paano natin nasabi nagbago yung speed? It's because nakalagay dito, 15 to 20 kilometers per hour. Okay, how about the direction? Sabi, nag-move from north to east. Very good. Okay, now, let's move with the last topic about motion. So, nasabi dito, the ball rolls at distance of 25 meters in a 5 seconds. So, itong ball na to, specifically, it rolls in a pavement na hindi pantay or like a slope. Okay? So, now, so the speed daw increases in 2 meters per second for every second. So, paano pag-increase? Sabihin na dadagdagan ng 2 seconds for every second. So, ibig sabihin, mas lalo siyang bumibilis, no? So, this is the complete data of the scenario. Okay, so we have here the time and we have here the distance, but that is not our focus, no? So, we will going to see muna yung speed. Okay? So, let's go with speed. So, kung titingnan nyo yung speed niya, class, no, yung V, meter per second, if we're going to subtract yung sa 1 second natin, 1 second, it has a speed of 2 meters per second. And then, sa 2 seconds natin, we have 4 meters per second. If we're going to subtract 2 minus 4, ilan? 2 meters per second. How about 2 seconds? Tingin sa T table. Okay, 2 seconds. Ano yung kanyang speed? 4 meters per second. Then, the 3 seconds, 6 meters per second. So, 4 minus 6, 2 meters per second. Ano mapapansin ninyo? Okay, pare-parehas ng range. Okay, tandaan na, iba yung pare-pareha or constant speed sa constant range of speed. Pag sinabi natin constant speed, makikita natin lahat ng values ng speed gamit yung formula ng speed, pare-parehas. For example, yung speed ng scenario 1, 2 meters per second. Scenario number 2, 2 meters per second. Pare-parehas. Pero pag sinabi natin constant range of speed, sabihin yan, iba-iba yung data ng speed, pero yung bawat data or in between data, scenario 1, scenario 2, mina-minus natin. Tapos nakikita natin, pag minus natin, yung mga values, in between values ng speed, pare-parehas yung lumalabas. Katulad ng dito. Ibig sabihin niyan, pare-parehas yung dagdag na speed for every second. That makes it predictable. Okay? And that is uniformly accelerated motion. So, how about the acceleration? Auto, meron na tayong nakalagay dito, calculated na siya. So, by using the formula of acceleration, A is equals to BF minus BI over TF minus TI. So, again, pag sinabi nating F, that is final, and I means initial. Initial time, final time, initial velocity or speed, final velocity or speed. Na kung i-compare natin or i-calculate natin yung acceleration of 1 second and 2 second, yung speed ng 1 second and 2 second, gamit yung acceleration, so makukuha natin is 2 meter per second squared. Okay, now, how about yung, tingnan nyo maigi, yung sa 2 seconds, ano yung speed ng 2 seconds? 4 meters, no? So, since si 2, compare natin si 2 tsaka si 3. Sinong mas nahuli? Si 2 or si 3? Si 3. Okay? So, that is the BF. So, ano yung kanyang speed? 6 meters per second. So, 6 meters minus, dahil BF minus yan. So, ano yung VI natin? Sinong nauna? So, I means initial. Siya yung nauna. So, is that 2 seconds or 3 seconds? Siyempre, 2 seconds, no? So, ano yung speed ng 2 seconds? Okay, so 4 meters per second. So, we have 6 meters per second minus 4 meters per second over. So, dahil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lang naman to, at pag minus nyo naman yung in between, that's 1 second. So, we put 1 second right there. Okay? So, 6 minus 4 is 2 divided by 1. That's 2 meters per second. Ano mapapansin nyo sa acceleration? Pare-parehas sila. Okay? So, yung pala yung effect. Kapag yung constant yung range ng mismong speed, ang kinalalabasan sa acceleration is constant, or we have constant acceleration. Okay? So that is uniformly accelerated motion. So when we say uniformly accelerated motion or UAM, the motion in which the speed of an object changes at constant rate. Okay? So again, iba yung constant speed at constant rate or range ng um, mismong speed. Okay? Now, so what is the example of uniformly accelerated motion? So we have your free falling body. Pag sinabi natin free falling body, ito yung ginagawa natin pag dinadrop natin, yung binibitawan natin yung bola, for example, or pen, ball pen, sa kamay natin. Ano nangyayari sa ball pen? Is that it stays in the air or may nangyayari pa? May nangyayari pa. Anong pangyayari? Bumababa siya. Okay? So, yun yung nangyayari sa lahat ng bagay sa mundong ito. That's because we have Earth's gravity. And that's Earth's gravity is equals to 9.8 meter per second squared. Pero bakit negative? May nakalagay na negative. Yung negative dyan, class, that's the direction. Okay? Direction of the object. Okay, now, so, ano yung ibig sabihin yan? Pagka daw yung bagay ay drain up natin, free falling tawag doon, drain up natin, ano mangyayari? From higher position, ang mangyayari, mas lalo siyang, dito madadagdagan yung speed niya, or yung speed niya mag-i-increase in 9 meters per second per every second. Kaya nakikita nyo dyan S2 or S squared, meaning meter per second for every second. Yung meter second na yun, that's the speed. And for every second, that's the time. Okay? So, yung negative, again, that's the direction of increase. Parang nasa slide, diba? Okay? So, hindi naman nababawasan yung speed. Hindi naman mas mabilis yung yung nasa tuktok ka ng slide kumpara dun nasa baba. Ang nangyayari, yung kung kailan nasa baba ka, mas lalong bumibilis. Kaya mas lalo tayong sumisigaw sa slide, 'di ba? Okay? So that's because it increases or the speed increases in free falling body in 9.8 meter per second for every second in downward motion. Kaya negative. Okay? Next, a car increases its speed at 5 meters per second for every second. Or, pwede natin express to in acceleration, which is 5 meters per second squared. Okay, so hopefully, naintindihan nyo ang discussion ko. And if you have some questions, you may chat me on GC or PM. Okay, thank you very much and goodbye.